Luxury brands raise their prices basically every year. Chanel, Rolex, Hermes, clockwork. It goes up, up, up. And here's the part that should mess with your head a little. Their customers don't get mad. Some of them get happy. There are people who bought a bag last year and are pleased that it costs more now because the thing they own is worth more. Now, think about the last time you raised your prices. If you're like most business owners, you didn't sleep the night before. You wrote and rewrote the email like you were confessing to a crime. You braced for people to leave. And maybe you tacked on an apology or I know, but costs have gone up. So what do they know that we don't? Because it's not the logo, it's a system and it's a mindset. And you can run both. All right, let's jump in. Welcome back to the Luxury Brand Series. Steal the strategy, shrink it to fit. Today, it's the one that puts money directly in your pocket faster than almost anything else you can do. Pricing. Okay, let's start with the mindset, because if we don't fix this part, none of the tactics will land. Most owners believe the number is the problem. My price is too high, that's why people hesitate. So they keep it low and they discount and they throw in bonuses and they stay broke and busy, which is the worst combination there is. Here's how you reframe that. The number is almost never the real issue. The frame around the number is the issue. Same price can feel outrageous or feel like a steal, depending entirely on what you put around it. That's called anchoring, and it is the single most useful thing you'll ever learn about pricing. Here's a quick example. A $100 bottle of wine feels expensive until it's on a menu next to a $400 bottle. Now the $100 bottle feels like it's a reasonable price. Restaurants do this on purpose. That $400 bottle isn't even really there to sell. It's there to make everything under it look sensible. It's an anchor. It resets your sense of what normal costs. You have anchors in your business, whether you set them on purpose or not. So set them on purpose. If you've got one offer, you've given people nothing to compare it to except the competition. And now you're in a price war you'll probably lose. Give them 3 options, and the middle one starts to look like the smart, reasonable, grown-up choice. It's not manipulation. You're just controlling the comparison instead of leaving it to chance. Okay, now the raise itself. Here's the biggest shift, and it's so simple it almost sounds dumb. Make it a schedule, not an event, a schedule. So right now, most of you, a price increase is this big, dramatic, once every 3 years earthquake. So of course it's terrifying. And you've let the gap get huge, and now you're trying to close it all at once. Luxury brands don't do that. They raise it up a bit every single year on a schedule like the season's changing. And because it's expected, it's boring. And boring is exactly what you want a price increase to be. When you increase on a rhythm, say every January or every time you hit a certain number of clients, 2 things happen. Your existing clients get used to it as just how you operate. And you never end up in that desperate, oh no, I've been underpriced for 4 years hole, which is where the scary jumps come from in the first place. Now, how you say it. This is where people torch a good decision with bad wording. Rule number 1, do not apologize. The second you apologize for your price, you've told them the price isn't worth it. Nobody's ever seen a Rolex ad go, sorry, it's so pricey. Times are tough. They just tell you what it costs, confidently, full stop. You be the calm one in the conversation. If you're weird about your price, then they'll be weird about your price back. If you're relaxed, they relax. Rule 2, tie the increase to value, not to your costs. Prices are going up because my expenses went up. That's your problem. Why should the client care? But we've added this, we've improved that. Here's what you're getting now. That they care about. Same increase. One sounds like you're passing on your bills. The other sounds like you've leveled up. Every time luxury raises prices, there's a story about better craftsmanship, better materials, more value. We can all learn something from that. Now, let's talk about the fear, because I know it's sitting right there. What if people leave? Okay, some might. But let's actually do the math on that instead of being scared of a feeling, because the math is wild. Say you've got 10 clients at $1,000, so $10,000. You raise to $1,200, a 20% bump, and it spooks 2 of them and they leave. Now you've got 8 clients now at $1,200. That's still $9,600. You lost 2 clients and you're down $400. $400. And you freed up the time you were spending on 2 clients, which you can put towards better ones or toward your life. That's a part nobody tells you. A price increase doesn't just make you more per client, it upgrades your entire roster, because the people who leave over a small, fair increase are almost always your most exhausting, least profitable, most, can you just do one more thing real quick, clients? You're not losing the best people. You're losing the ones who are secretly costing you. And if you're still nervous, you've got release valves. Grandfather in your existing clients. The new rates for new folks. You keep your rate for now. Instantly, the increase feels like a gift to your current people instead of a punishment. Or you can make tiers. Keep an entry option for the price-sensitive crowd and add a premium tier above your current price, and watch how many people you assumed were cheap pick the expensive one. People will surprise you. There's always a chunk of your audience waiting to pay you more for more, and you've just never let them. And look, you've lived through this from the other side 100 times, and you just didn't clock it. Your streaming service went up a few bucks. Did you cancel? Probably grumbled for a day and moved on. Your gym, your phone bill, your favorite coffee spot, all creeping up year after year, and you're still there. Because the thing was worth it to you. And a small increase on something that's worth it doesn't break the relationship. It barely registers. And that's the exact same customer psychology you're terrified of. Except now you're the one on the other side of the counter. Your good clients are going to react the way you react, a shrug. And then they stay. It's only the wrong fit ones who treat a fair increase like a betrayal. And those are the ones you are secretly hoping that they would leave anyway. So this week, 2 moves, small moves. First, go look at your main offer and honestly ask, when did I last raise this? If the answer is over a year or I can't remember, that's your sign. You're overdue and it's costing you every single day you wait. Second, if you've only got one option, build a second one, a higher tier above where you are now. You don't even have to promote it hard. Just put it on the table and watch what people choose. That one move reframes your current price from the expensive option to the reasonable middle. And it does it without you saying a word. And look, if the thing stopping you from charging more is a little voice going, but is my stuff even worth it? Stick around, because the next few episodes are all about building the kind of brand that's obviously worth a premium. That voice goes quiet when the value is undeniable. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Steal the strategy, shrink it to fit, and we'll see you in the next one. My name is Trevor Samons, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching our luxury brand series. We've covered a number of different brands: Porsche, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, all different types of brands. And the whole point behind it is so that we can steal the strategies from those brands and teach them to you. We want to show you guys how you can become premium in your area. Now, of course, you're not going to become Chanel overnight. You're not going to become Hermes or any of these other luxury brands just because you change your price or you think better thoughts. What we want to do is make sure that you take the strategies and insert them into your business so that your business can become better. You can have better standards. You can attract better people to work for you. You can also attract a different type of customer into your business. It's not about just putting a new price tag on your business. It's all about becoming better so that you demand that higher price. Our company is Inspired Method, and you can work with us if you go to inspiredmethod.com fill out the form, and either myself or one of my associates will call you and we'll set up a discovery call in order to learn more about your business and see how we can help you become the premium option in your town. There's a lot of stuff that we do. It's not just about videos, but it is one of the main components that we do in order to help you to grow your brand, expand your reach, and become the premium option in your market. So don't delay, give us a call. And if you like this video series and you want to learn about a different brand, please leave it in the description below. We'd love to do some research on it and peel out the nuggets of gold that are in there so that we can present them to you and show our audience what it means to become premium in their hometown. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to our team. So like it, subscribe, leave some comments below, and share it with a friend. Thank you.